Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Have you ever stopped to ask why your friends and family seem to battle chronic issues that were almost unheard of a century ago, despite all the health advice at your fingertips? Hello, and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster, and today we're drilling into the everyday choices that quietly sabotage your cells. Beside me is co-host Alara Sky, ready to unpack the data and, more importantly, what you can do about it.
Thanks, Ethan. In the next few minutes, you'll hear how a perfect storm, seed oils, refined sugar, hidden toxins, ever-present wireless signals, sitting for hours, and sleep deprivation creates metabolic chaos. We'll keep this tight, clear, and immediately usable, so you can begin reversing the trend the moment the episode ends.
Let's start with the kitchen. For thousands of years, you would have cooked in butter, lard, or tallow. Around the early 1900s, however, industrial seed oils muscled in. Alara, what actually happens inside your body when soybean or canola oil replaces natural animal fat?
You trade balance for overload. Humans once ate roughly equal amounts of omega-6 and omega-3 fats. Modern seed oils shove that ratio to about 20-1. The chief culprit is linoleic acid, an omega-6 that now makes up roughly a quarter of your daily calories. It oxidizes easily, damaging cell membranes and mitochondria, and the problem lingers. Linoleic acid can sit in your fat tissue for nearly 2 years before fully clearing.
That means even if you ditch seed oils today, the residue keeps fueling inflammation well into next year. Now, pivot to sweetness. In 1822, you might have consumed the sugar in a single soda over 5 days. Today, the average American downs 34 teaspoons every day, much of it hidden in ultra-processed foods. How does that volume derail metabolism?
First, high fructose corn syrup, which is in countless condiments and drinks, delivers a hit that bypasses your normal satiety signals. Second, white flour, stripped of fiber and minerals, digests almost as fast as pure glucose, spiking your blood sugar and insulin. Combine the two, and your brain receives constant eat more cues while cells swim in excess energy they can't process efficiently, setting the stage for insulin resistance, fatty liver, and type 2 diabetes.
Food isn't the only intrusion. More than 85,000 synthetic chemicals circulate in modern commerce. You might assume regulators keep them in check, yet glyphosate appears in about 80% of urine samples. Alara, what other contaminants are you carrying around without realizing it?
Microplastics, for one. On average, you ingest a credit card's worth each week, and they've been detected in blood, lungs, and even the brain. Then there are endocrine disruptors like BPA and phthalates that scramble your hormone signaling, lowering testosterone, triggering early puberty, and raising hormone-related cancer risk. Pharmaceuticals also slip through wastewater plants, so trace antibiotics and mood stabilizers show up in municipal taps.
Add a layer you can't taste or see: electromagnetic fields, Wi-Fi routers, Bluetooth earbuds, and 5G towers continuously bathe you in artificial EMFs. Skeptical listeners might ask, so what? Walk us through the cellular mechanics.
EMFs activate voltage-gated calcium channels embedded in your cell membranes. When those gates stay propped open, calcium floods the cell, forming peroxynitrite, a potent free radical. The brain, packed with these channels, takes the hardest hit: potential blood-brain barrier leakage, neuroinflammation, and melatonin suppression. That's why you may notice headaches, brain fog, or restless nights after heavy wireless exposure.
Speaking of nights, movement used to be non-negotiable. Farming, walking, and manual work were baseline activity. Today, only 1 in 4 adults meets federal exercise guidelines. Millennials can sit more than 60 hours a week. What does that inertia do at the cellular level?
Muscles become insulin-resistant within hours of sitting. Fat-burning enzymes drop, blood flow slows, and mitochondrial output declines. Over time, your cardiovascular fitness, mood, and immune surveillance all weaken. Even brief interruptions, standing up, stretching, a 2-minute walk, restart enzyme activity, and improve glucose handling.
Now, layer on chronic sleep debt. Before electricity, you likely slept 9 hours. Today, blue-lit screens push bedtimes later, and packed schedules pull wake times earlier. Teens are especially hard hit. Up to 84% fall short of 8 nightly hours. Why does that matter beyond feeling groggy?
Sleep is when your brain clears metabolic waste, hormones reset, and immune cells run diagnostics. Lose even 1 hour, and your insulin sensitivity drops the next day. Long-term, short sleep links to obesity, depression, weakened immunity, and shorter lifespan. Blue light from devices is a double strike. It reduces melatonin and shifts your circadian clock, making quality sleep even harder.
So, seed oils inflame you, sugar overwhelms you, toxins poison you, EMFs agitate you, sitting stagnates you, and sleep loss degrades you. Yet these are largely lifestyle inputs, meaning you can reverse them. Let's pivot to solutions.
Step 1. Eat like your ancestors. Choose whole foods, vegetables, pasture-raised meats, wild fish, and cook in stable fats like butter, ghee, or coconut oil. Avoid anything calling itself vegetable oil. Cap added sugar at a single-digit teaspoon count, and read labels for hidden fructose syrups.
Step 2. Move more, sit less. If you work at a desk, set a reminder every 30 minutes to stand and stretch or knock out a quick set of squats. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate cardio plus 2 strength sessions weekly. If that seems high, start with 10-minute walks after meals to blunt post-meal glucose spikes.
Step 3. Reduce toxins. Prioritize organic produce when possible, especially the dirty dozen. Filter your drinking water with a solid block carbon or reverse osmosis system. Store food in glass, not plastic, and skip fragrances containing phthalates. Ventilate your home and wipe dust where chemicals accumulate.
Step 4. Tame EMF exposure. Hardwire your computer, switch routers off at night, keep phones in airplane mode when carried on your body, and use speakerphone instead of holding devices to your head. If you're sensitive, EMF shielding fabric can add another layer of reduction.
Step 5. Honor sleep. Choose a fixed bedtime, dim lights an hour beforehand, and park screens outside the bedroom. Keep the room cool, quiet, and blackout dark. If you need a target, aim for 7 to 9 hours. Track how you feel and adjust.
Put together, these shifts steer mitochondria back toward efficient energy production, dial down inflammation, and recalibrate hormones. You don't have to be perfect, just consistent enough for cells to notice the difference.
Remember, modern conveniences aren't enemies. They're tools. When you treat them with respect, using tech mindfully, choosing clean food, and defending sleep, your biology often rebounds faster than you expect.
Here's your challenge. Before the day ends, replace one processed snack with a whole food option, and take a 5-minute walk afterward. Test how you feel, and let that small win build momentum.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time on Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.